my sister. I don't see her. 어디 하나 얻어 걸리겠죠. Let's see, where is my sis? Where's she? Where's she? Might be the front. 누나는 맨 앞에 있다.
When she comes across the stage, I want you to pay particular attention to her shoes. You have the right to wear those shoes. This is indeed a very special occasion. As most of you know, some of you know, the PhD is the highest degree awarded by any academic institution. There are a lot of degrees at this institution, but this is the top of the heap, and it takes the most work, it takes the most effort, and so certainly there is a lot to celebrate today. I am pleased to be here to officially confer your degrees before we get to the hooding ceremony, and I'm especially pleased to be here because in years past, I was the dean of the graduate school, so I was sitting where Dr. Wong is sitting, but in my role now, I get to confer the degree. And then as Dr. Wong mentioned, I have to lead broader engagements. And before I confer the degree, I want to take the opportunity, again, to congratulate the graduates on this momentous occasion, this remarkable achievement. I want to recognize the distinguished faculty sitting next to you who for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably no more than that, years have mentored you, stood behind you, and supported you all along the way. The university continues to be eternally grateful to our faculty for everything that you give and pour into our students. I also, of course, want to recognize the deans who lead our schools, and we have a number of them represented here today. You will see them later on when they come on stage to hood the students from their respective schools. And what I particularly like about this ceremony is that it's interprofessional, it's interdisciplinary. Because we have PhD students across many schools here at the university. And thank yous won't be complete, wouldn't be complete if we didn't say a special thank you and also recognize the sacrifices made by families, friends, loved ones, and others of you who are currently sitting behind each of these remarkable soon-to-be graduates. Without your support, without your efforts, without your funds, in some instances, many of them probably would not have gotten to this point. So we understand the role you play in their lives. It's been a pleasure and certainly a great journey having them with us. And we are pleased now to return them to you and to society, and to society, hopefully better than we received them. And so I want to, in my role, thank you again for sharing the gift of your loved ones with us. And so with that, I'd like the grads to please stand. Under the authority granted by the state of Maryland to the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland, and by that board and the Chancellor delegated to me in my role as Provost of the University of Maryland, Baltimore, I hereby confer your degree with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the proceeding.
Or, as was often the case for me, someone to complain to after a day of failed experiments. So thank you all for your support in getting us all to this point. A PhD is a unique kind of struggle. We face difficulties and pains that many people outside of this bubble don't necessarily always understand. We worked tirelessly for years, constantly pivoting and troubleshooting to learn from our mistakes and to expand our knowledge. During our time here, not only did we learn and grow, but the world around us changed as well. Climate change and the effects of global warming were felt and seen as wildfires thousands of miles away affected our air quality and destroyed 70,000 square miles of land. The COVID-19 pandemic affected us all deeply, personally, as well as professionally, by freezing our timeline and our world, and forever changed how medicine is practiced.
In the future for you. And thank you so much for this recognition. It really is a tremendous honor to be recognized as a faculty Patricia. So outstanding answer. Thank you.
And I welcome the Dean of the School of Social Work, Dr. Judy Postman, and Graduate Program Director and Richard P. Barth Professor, Dr. Bethany Lee, to come to the stage to begin the podium.
Right. First up, we have Dr. Eun-Sung Park. She's going to be headed by her chair, Professor Jay Unit. Dr. Park, her song, as she's known to us, was an incredibly productive member of our research team, and by far the most funny. Not only did Dr. Park churn out peer-reviewed articles like a seasoned novelist, but she also steered multiple research projects, seamlessly collaborating with the School of Medicine, community providers, and stakeholders from every Maryland county. Her work documenting opioid recovery services in Maryland is currently being used by stakeholders across the state to build out comprehensive recovery services. Dr. Park's professionalism and dedication to high-quality work was regularly recognized by our partners. People love to work with Song. Even the federal government couldn't wait to snap her up, recognizing Song's rare talents before she could even print her dissertation. They brought her in to tackle some of the most pressing challenges of the Social Security Administration. Yet Song's secret weapon isn't her formidable research prowess, it's her sly and dry wit. Song routinely turned our icebreakers into a comedy session. Whether she's ripping on the quirks of parenting, debating the merits of pumpkin spice season, or recounting her latest shopping escapades, Song always left us in stitches. Congrats, Dr. Park.
Yay!
We're proud of you, Saul.
Here's my sister.
Next up, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Todd Becker, who will be hooded by his Professor John Daigle. Todd successfully defended his dissertation last year, and he's been living in St. Louis ever since, which means he flew back to Baltimore just so he could attend today's living ceremony with his family and friends. Todd's thesis was a cutting-edge investigation of attitudes about medical aid and dying among hospice clinicians, including physicians, nurses, social workers, and chaplains. His work has
Good
positioned
job,
him as
sis.
a rising national expert on medical aid and dying, which is a pretty hot topic these days. Todd is a sharp-minded, critical thinker, a strong writer, and an up-and-coming leader in the field. People who know Todd also know that he is side-splittingly funny, an accomplished collegiate athlete, and a fluent Spanish speaker. Todd is also an incredibly productive scholar. While at UMB, he developed and